Let me begin with a question that sits quietly in the back of every human heart. Is it actually possible to reach a point where life can no longer break you? Not because you've become numb, not because you've shut down emotionally, and not because you've built walls so high that nothing gets in. I'm talking about a deeper kind of strength, a strength that allows you to feel everything, yet still stand. A strength that allows you to experience pain, yet not collapse. A strength that allows you to face storms, yet remain rooted. A strength that is quiet, dignified, and unshakable. Islam says yes, but the path to that strength is not what the world usually teaches. Most people think indestructibility comes from becoming tougher, colder, more detached. They think it comes from pretending nothing affects you. But Islam flips that idea completely. It teaches that true strength begins with something counterintuitive: surrender. Not surrender to people, not surrender to circumstances, but surrender to Allah. When your heart is tied to the one who never weakens, you stop collapsing under things that do. Think about the last time something didn't go your way. Maybe you lost a job. Maybe someone disappointed you. Maybe a relationship ended. Maybe a plan you were counting on fell apart. Most people panic. They spiral. They feel like their identity is slipping through their fingers. But the believer says, Allah is my provider. Allah is my protector. Allah is my planner. That shift alone turns chaos into clarity. It turns fear into focus. It turns anxiety into acceptance. Look at the Prophet ﷺ when he was forced out of Mecca. Imagine being driven out of your home, your city, your people. Anyone else would have broken, but he walked away with dignity, with trust, with calm, because he knew if Allah is with you, you haven't lost anything, and if Allah is not with you, you haven't gained anything. That is the first layer of becoming unbreakable. But surrender alone isn't enough. Islam builds strength through discipline, not the kind of discipline that burns you out, but the kind that shapes you. The Prophet ﷺ said, "The strongest person is the one who controls themselves." Think about how rare that is today. We live in a world where people react instantly. Someone insults you, you fire back. Someone cuts you off, you explode. Someone disagrees with you, you take it personally. But the one who pauses, breathes, and chooses a better response, that person is powerful. Imagine you're at work and someone speaks to you disrespectfully. Your ego wants to snap. Your anger wants to rise, but you choose calm, you choose dignity, you choose silence or a measured response. That moment is not weakness, that moment is mastery. Musa alayhi salam stood before Pharaoh, the most arrogant man alive, and Allah told him to speak gently. That's not softness, that's strength guided by wisdom. Then there's intention. Intentions are invisible, but they shape your entire life. When you act for people, you break when people turn on you. When you act for results, you break when results don't come. But when you act for Allah, you become unstoppable. Imagine helping someone and they don't thank you. Worse, they talk behind your back. If your intention was people, you feel betrayed. If your intention was Allah, you feel nothing but peace. Yusuf alayhi salam is the perfect example. Betrayed by his brothers, sold into slavery, slandered, imprisoned, yet he never lost his inner stability. Why? Because his intention remained pure, and Allah raised him higher than anyone expected. But even with intention, the heart needs something deeper. The Quran says that hearts find rest only in the remembrance of Allah. Zikr is not a soft practice. It's not something you do only when you're feeling spiritual. It's a stabilizing force. Picture your everyday life, deadlines, bills, family pressure, your mind racing. you sit for 60 seconds and say, Hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakil. Allah is enough for me. Suddenly, your heart slows, your mind clears, your strength returns. In the cave during the Hijrah, when Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu was afraid, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam told him, do not be sad, Allah is with us. That one sentence turned fear into calm. A heart connected to Allah bends but does not break. Another layer of indestructibility is choosing mercy over ego. Mercy is not weakness. Mercy is clarity. Mercy is emotional intelligence. Mercy is spiritual confidence. Someone insults you. You could destroy them with your words, but you choose silence or kindness or a calm response. That's not losing, that's rising. The Prophet forgave the people of Taif after they stoned him, not because he was weak, but because he was strong enough to choose mercy. And Allah promises mercy to the merciful. That is divine protection. Then there's Tawakkul, trust in Allah. Tawakkul is not passive. It's not sit back and hope. It's do your best, trust Allah with the rest. You apply for a job, you prepare, you show up, you give your best. If you get it, Alhamdulillah. If you don't, Alhamdulillah. Either way, you don't break. Maryam alayhi salam was told to shake the palm tree for dates while giving birth. Allah could have dropped the dates without effort, but He taught us, take action, then trust. That combination makes you indestructible. And then comes purpose. Modern life is full of noise, scrolling, comparing, chasing. People lose themselves in things that don't matter. Islam brings you back to meaning. Instead of chasing validation, you chase growth. Instead of chasing trends, you chase sincerity. Instead of chasing people, you chase Allah. Purpose makes you stable. Distraction makes you fragile. The Prophet ﷺ lived with clarity. Every step had intention. Every action had meaning. Every moment had purpose. That's why he never broke. And here's something people forget. Becoming indestructible doesn't mean you never feel pain. It means pain doesn't own you. It doesn't mean you never fall. It means you rise with more wisdom each time. It doesn't mean life gets easier. It means you get stronger. It means you stop being shaped by fear and start being shaped by faith. It means you stop being controlled by circumstances and start being guided by principles. When you reach that state, when your heart is anchored to Allah, your habits are disciplined, your intentions are pure, your character is merciful, your trust is deep, and your purpose is clear. Life doesn't break you anymore. It shapes you, it elevates you, it refines you. You become someone who walks through storms with calm, someone who carries light even in darkness, someone who is held, guided, and strengthened by the most merciful.